Hello and welcome to what I like to call Ask Me Anything. One of the things that I get asked about all the time is my music collection. Where do I find my music? How do I get it? All of those things. Well, back in the day, I started with vinyl just like everybody did, just gathering all the big hits, all the weird stuff, all the things that just made my sets what they became. All the stuff that took for every one of these at least 30 to 40 minutes of digging in crates in various record stores. Needless to say, things got a lot easier when the digital revolution came along, and then we had CDs. Lots and lots of CDs. Now, I went digital pretty early. I realized that all of those obscure, weird remixes that maybe there was only 50 to maybe 300 copies of that I really wanted to play, I was never going to be able to find on vinyl. And if I did, it was just by pure luck, or somebody was very kind and held one for me or sent one to me. As time went on and the digital stuff really started to take hold, especially once the CDJs really came into their own, that was my primary thing all the way up until about 2 years ago. So late 2019, early 2020 is when I started using Rekordbox. That's even better than the CDs, in my opinion. It's nice being able to see the whole waveform, and well, if you're watching this, you probably already know what all that stuff means. But where I find my music, even now when I'm looking for new music, because all of this and all the vinyl, this is all stuff from 10 years ago or more. So any of the newer stuff, the best way I have always found music is when I find producers and DJs that I like, I listen to what they're talking about, either through their various social medias or even through their DJ sets. They're still talking about what they're into. Doesn't mean go snipe every DJ's set. What it just means is they may have found something or a producer that you haven't heard of yet, and it's worth exploring. So that's where I find a lot of my stuff. A really big example of a DJ slash producer that I really, really trust their opinion on is John 00 Fleming. If you don't know who that is, you need to know. Especially if you listen to any of my DJ sets, you will find that every once in a while I'll do one of my sets that will be very influenced by either stuff from his label, from his radio shows, his DJ sets, or just even his own productions. I think he does a lot of very great stuff. Doesn't mean I play all of his stuff all the time. I might even go 6 months without even listening to anything he's got, and then I'm playing catch up. It's just kind of how stuff goes. Another way is joining some different groups on different social media platforms and just see what DJs that are playing in other genres other than my own, because sometimes you can take one of those songs, maybe there's a different remix of it, or even that song, it might push the envelope pretty far on maybe a particular genre that I'm playing, say a progressive track, but it's at 128 BPM. Well, a lot of progressive tracks are in and around that BPM, but it's got kind of a funky groove to it, and maybe it's a 9-minute record. Well, maybe the middle 6 minutes of it is really just wow. Well, you can bring that in and out just like you can, and you've then pushed the progressive genre yet even further. If you have any other questions, or if you'd like to know how I sort my music in Rekordbox, or if you just want to have me do a full studio tour, it's going to be going through a lot of changes in the next year to 18 months. Going to be doing a lot of upgrades. So if you're interested in seeing that, make sure and subscribe to the channel, and I will definitely do one of those. All right, thanks.